2, 3, 4.
Now what?
Man, I was way out in front, I think, on that one.
That's all right. It'll line up eventually.
I got too eager.
Well,
So are we gonna sing again, or should we do something different? Maybe we should rap. I don't know. I was trying to make like a beatbox.
You like did a
It's more
single
like a fart.
beatbox.
It was like
You're like,
Just one of the silent air farts.
it's just wind that moves in a sexy way.
You know what? Here's the thing, though. It is fantastic when you know that you have to fart really bad, and then you go to fart, and it's just a silent, just air.
it's like
feel so much better
you
after
won the
that.
lottery. Especially
It
if you're a
is.
room full of people.
It is.
And you're like,
That's a
they
win
don't
on
know
the
a
day.
thing. Then you walk
That's
out.
a win on the day.
It's like
and
on,
then you're
it's like on Ghost of Tsushima when you swipe the trackpad. That's what that's like.
Exactly.
you just lay one of those, and then you're a phantom.
What? Phantom nose.
You ever fart in a room, leave the room, then come back and just get like hit in the face with your own farts?
No.
Then you got to pretend to be outraged by it.
not
You're
have
like,
that.
that
I do
was
not have
me?
that.
Oh my goodness.
I don't have that superpower.
What do we have to talk about?
Yeah, are we gonna
I mean,
start
it's
the
improv.
show?
We can
What's
talk about
happening
whatever
here?
we want.
Guess what
starting
we
the show?
started doing this week?
Do we usually introduce ourselves? Do we say who we are?
It would
No.
be somewhat
If
helpful.
they're listening to episode 114, they figured it out.
Yeah, this is episode 114, just in case the first part of what we said doesn't show up on the show. Yeah, it's 114. I'm Lucas. That's Patrick. That's Mark. And that's Ronnie.
No, that's not Mark.
Oh, it's got to be your Mark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Fair enough.
So this
That's
week,
great.
I bought Diablo 3, and Elizabeth and I have been playing it.
Did you now?
Nice.
Look
Yeah,
at
it's
you.
been sweet.
Looting,
I forgot how much I love those games.
killing demons. That's good stuff. That game's
Now it's
fun.
got like the remastered Legendary Expedition Edition.
I don't think it
I
has
don't-
that many names,
It does have a couple, so
Yeah, it's
I mean,
gotta have
could
a
be.
lot.
but doesn't have
It
that
could be.
many. That was like 4. I think it has 2.
I mean,
It's Diablo 3.
That's already two right
Something.
there.
there's like some
Edition.
Eternal Edition thing or
Yeah.
something. I don't know.
Eternal Edition thing.
Yeah,
That's 3, not 4.
I'm pretty sure it's like that.
Yep.
Diablo 3 Eternal Edition. Isn't that 3 words?
Eternal Edition
Or
thing.
4 words?
No, Diablo 3's already given. You added 4 words on top of Diablo 3 when you said earlier. Just check the recording. Rewind.
It's the
And
Diablo 3 Eternal Edition Collection Edition.
They say edition
Ultra
twice.
deluxe.
So how you liking it?
I love that game, man. It's so much fun. Like the randomness of the drops and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Out there. That's so much fun.
Are you
Now, I
playing on a
forget-
PC or Xbox?
Xbox.
What are you guys playing as? What are your classes?
So we started. This is one of those things when you start playing with girlfriend, fiance, wife, whatever.
Whatever you wanna
everybody
call her.
plays. Everybody
three.
plays very differently, right?
Yeah.
So when you're playing games with your significant other, usually you just adapt to the way they play. Well, she is a level clearer, and I mean we clear the whole map.
Ah, that's
Right.
good. It's thorough.
Okay.
Get your
There you go.
experience. Get all your loot.
Yes.
Yeah, like I would imagine this is like how Lucas plays every game. Probably.
That's correct.
And I, as you can imagine, am the
Just blow
just
through
run
it.
through.
Yep.
Just run right through.
You're like a
everything.
breeze.
Yeah,
just
no,
blowing
I'm just flying
through.
man.
Why can't I beat the boss?
Yeah, no, yeah, I get to the boss, and I like to rely on my skill as a gamer to beat him. Like I know I'm going to be underpowered.
That's how like my kids are with Lego. Like we'll go through an area and they're like just blowing right ahead of me. I'm like, you got to break this big tree. You might get some more stuff.
No, Daddy, Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah. For freedom.
No, I do like rushing in like that though. It's so much more fun. But we methodically clear every level. I started as a necromancer, and she started as a barbarian. Which the necromancer, it's pretty cool.
He's
like,
pretty
on
fun.
that, man.
Yeah.
They are fun. They're like the skeleton armies and the golems and stuff you can raise. Like it's pretty legit.
Yeah.
But we got about the level, we'll say 14 or 15, and she's like, I kind of want to change characters. I'm like, oh no, oh no.
What does that
Means
mean?
That means we have to start basically over.
Now, do you have to start
Like,
over too?
She has to start. Technically, I don't. I could use but then I'd just be standing there while she was getting experience.
Right.
I'd be following her around like 15 levels higher than her, not
Yeah.
attacking, so she could get experience.
Gotcha.
So
fun.
we end up going. Yeah, we end up going back. We've actually already passed up where we were on the previous characters.
Oh, okay, cool, nice.
But I started as a wizard this time, and the wizard's pretty awesome, actually.
Yeah.
Like the long range mage style in that game. You can really tear people apart. And then she started as the monk this time.
Oh, I like the monk. That's what I did.
Yeah.
First time I played Diablo.
The monk is basically a ninja. It's like
He
Doctor
is.
Strange style monk, basically.
Interesting.
So
Definitely.
yeah, it's pretty sweet. But we just defeated the Skeleton King tonight.
Nice.
That was pretty cool.
He
But
had
we
it
are playing
coming.
on normal, which I also might not do if it were me. So
What would you do? Easy, hard?
no, I would
Legendary?
Go, I would go up to at least one notch above normal.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it makes the game more fun. Right now we're
it's a
we're
bit
cleaning the
tomato.
house.
I mean, sometimes easy is.
I think
It's really
Diablo is
fun.
one of those games though you can change while you're out in the field, you can change the difficulty level though.
Oh, okay, that's
Yeah.
cool. I like when they do that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
So we'll see if we continue to clean house. I'm
Cool.
gonna have to,
Nice.
try to convince her to up it a little bit.
Nice. I played a looter this week too, except with guns, because I finished Division 2.
Oh,
Would
I thought you were going to say
PUBG?
Apex.
I was PUBG.
Definitely not. Definitely not PUBG.
That ship has sailed a long time ago.
Yes, the PUBG. I never even started the PUBG, so
PUBG.
all I know
It
about
was
it
fun
is
while it
Mark's
lasted.
accent. And
The
that
game
one,
itself was just one of the first, I feel of the battle royale style, so that's why everybody was on it at first.
yeah, it was.
And then
as
every
a
other
game-
game surpassed it
As a
quickly.
game,
Yeah,
it
and made
sucked.
it better.
When the next one came out, you're like, wow, they could be way better than this.
Yeah, had no idea.
They set the bar real low,
As soon as
on
Call
the
of Duty
floor.
decided to do battle royal style, PUBG might as well just hung it up.
But yet, they endure, and they continue.
Yep.
I guess so. I
Yep,
don't
they
know
do.
anybody
Who-
playing them, but
I don't know anybody
I
who's
don't-
playing it.
I
Sounds
know
There's
like
like
some
6
who used to
people that
it.
play every day.
You guys are the only guys that I really know that are playing anything. So there's that.
there is that.
Good point.
There is that. Yeah.
Yeah. So Division 2, I beat it. Patrick, we were at the last strongholds. All we had to do was finish 3 strongholds, and you're not technically done with the game.
Wow, we were that close? Dang.
Yeah, that close. So close. But yeah, so for those that don't know, you listeners, joiners, last year, is that when we started it? The 3 of us and Isaac a little bit, I think.
No.
Was it earlier this year?
It was probably around June, I think.
Nuh-uh. Really?
Yeah. Whenever
Man,
it came out for $3.
Feels like last year. Yeah,
This
I
year's
guess it
felt
was.
like 5 years though.
Yeah,
for
this
real.
has really felt like 5 years. Huh. Oh well. Well, anywho, whenever we started it, we were in it through, I think, how many missions did we all do kind of together? 8 missions, 7,
Something like that.
something like that. And then it was just me and Patrick for a little bit, and then we didn't play it for a long time because lots of games came out. And then I was like, I need to see how far I am from finishing this game, because I'm the kind of gamer that I don't like to leave games undone. I need to finish them. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside and feel like some level of accomplishment, which is why I
Yeah.
finished Spelunky, even though I didn't like it for the first long time I played it. But yeah, so I got to the end. I got the president's briefcase, which was pretty much my goal for whatever reason. And then after I did that, it gave me a countdown to say, prepare to enter world tier mode. And I'm like, what?
What's that?
And so the timer went down to 0, and all of a sudden, after I had just beaten the game, so I thought, a new group of enemies come in twice as hard and difficult with walker robots and very large, much larger soldiers with bigger guns. Pretty much the map gets taken over again by a new faction that's stronger, and the end game, apparently, of Division 2 begins after that. And I was like, huh. that's cool. And then I deleted it off my
Yeah, I was gonna say, and uninstall.
I was like, I beat the game. Yeah.
Nah.
Apparently, there's all kinds of exotic weapons, and you like. I don't know. It's kind of like I think in Call of Duty you can prestige, where you like get so far, and then you take yourself up a notch. You get like third, fourth level prestige. I don't know, something like that. You can kind of do something like that in Division, where you no longer go level 31, 32, 33. You just go World Tier 1, World Tier 2, World Tier 3, till like you're covered in guns and you've saved the world. I don't know.
And you're 60 years old because you wasted your whole life.
Exactly. So I deleted it. I mean, it's 100 gigs. It was taking up
Oh my gosh.
It was taking up so much space on my hard drive. I was like, I think I deleted it, and then I downloaded like 6 games. I was like, yeah, there we go.
Getting all that extra space.
Yeah. I had to fill it, of course.
You probably still have like 90 gigs left.
Yeah, I probably do. I didn't check, but yeah. Well, I think one of the games, which one was it? It did Fallout 76, which is the next mountain to climb is Fallout 76, but it had like a 20 gig update. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't read this. I need to finish this game.
These updates, man. This is only on current gen. What's it going to be on next gen?
Next gen is
apparently way worse.
Bad.
With all the 4K assets and all that. Holy smokes.
Call of Duty Cold War, 130 gigs.
That's disgusting.
Get out of town.
Without updates on next gen.
Yeah.
And,
Day one patch is going to be like 40 gigs.
Yeah.
Like they normally do. Maybe not 40, maybe 28.
And
But
like
still.
the Series S, like, the console you're getting tomorrow, Pat,
Yes.
as of recording. What's that? Is it a 500 gig machine?
Yeah, there's like 380 or something like that gigabytes available.
Yeah, and then you have a 130 gig game.
See, now, okay, so with Xbox Series S, the reason why I decided to get the digital, because, one, I don't play Xbox games other than the games that are on Game Pass.
That's true.
And I don't get, like, if it's a third-party game, it's going to be on PlayStation. If it's a first-party game on Sony, I'm getting it on Sony, obviously. But if it's a first-party
you
game
should get it on Xbox.
Yeah, first-party game for Xbox. I don't know. There's got to be a way somehow.
You can figure it out.
But the first-party games on Xbox, I don't really care for. Like the Ori games, the Gears of War. I play Gears of War 1, 2, and 3, and that's about. I tried to play Gears 4, and I was like, this is the same thing. And Gears Judgment and Gears 5,
Correct.
This is the same stuff.
Yep.
So I'm like, okay, whatever. So most of the games I do play are going to be on PlayStation because that's really where all my friends are. That's where they play, especially Apex. Apex is one of the biggest reasons why I'm still, on the PlayStation, mostly on the PlayStation, is because of that. Because that's where we play. That's where we've leveled up all of our characters and things like that. So I'm not going to start over on Xbox unless we want a Smurf account and just start wrecking shop with the low-level idiots.
That sounds
I'd be okay
exciting.
with that.
Yeah.
Makes you feel good.
Yeah. But yeah, so speaking of games, this past week, I played a board game. I played Back to the Future.
Yes.
Board game.
Go back in time.
And let's rewind to last week.
Yeah, let's, Mr. 5
when
rules.
I said I
or
only play
less.
games with 5 rules.
Or 50.
This game, so many rules. So many rules. It took about like an hour and a half to figure it out.
Time travel's complicated. You can't just
What
go
did
in
I-
with 5 rules.
What did I tell you when I posted? Was it on Discord or something like that? I said I bet you it probably took them about 2 hours to play the one game.
Yes, and it wasn't just me that wasn't getting it. It was Mel and Chris were playing too,
goodness.
and they were reading it, and I'm like, I have to sit back and just take this all in because I have no idea what's going on. And none of us were like, we would read a paragraph and they're like, all right, let's reread that because none of that made sense.
Did you
Like, we're
drink
like,
Dr. Pepper that night?
What? No, I
You should have just had Mark come over and teach the game to you guys.
Oh, so you could not
Yeah,
listen?
wouldn't matter. He
That
wouldn't
worked
listen,
out
so-
last time. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's basically the game is you have items from different eras. So it's like 1885, 1955, 1985, 2015. And your goal is to take those items and put them back to their respective timelines. And within all that, there's like rules, and Biff gets in the way, and there's time paradoxes, and then you have to do special events before you can even put the item back into its time. And then you have 5 dice that you have to roll. That each side of the die has different emblems, which mean different things, and then you can spend a die or you can unspend a die. I'm just like, what? I don't even know what spending a die means.
Okay,
And
I need just a quick clarification. Do you get to dump plop on Biff?
We have, I don't know. There was like a big stack of events, and we only got through maybe, I don't know, there's probably, I don't know, maybe 100 to 150 events, and we only got through maybe 25, 30 events because we did it on like beginner mode. So we didn't have too many events that we had to do.
But you didn't, like, you did fight him or have encounters with him? Was he like a boss or something? Or does it not work like that?
Like, if he's on like a square or a place in time, and you have to do an event or place an item there, you have to move him somehow with a die.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it's on the die is like a fist. So I guess you punch him. I guess that's what you do.
It's like punching him.
Punch him into a different timeline. So
wow, that's quite the power.
That's impressive.
It was fun. We're gonna play it again next Friday night.
Look out!
So
Interesting.
Yeah, good times.
To see how much that game is.
Everything about it sounds not fun though.
There was a lot, but the subject of the game with Back to the Future setting, it's what made it really, really fun. I mean, the events that you do, you see like Doc and Clara are kissing back in 1885. That's like one of the events that you have to make happen, and so it's just like things like that. It's just really cool.
So it's Back to the Future, back in time.
Yes, yeah, and it's at Target. I don't know if it was last week or if it's still going on, but you get a 25% off any one board game. So we did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That may have to happen.
It ended up being like $20.
Yeah,
so,
that in fact that definitely needs to happen.
Yes, if that sale's going on, definitely it's a fun game. Definitely a fun game.
Cool.
And I don't play board games either. Like I've said last week, like
he folded in 1 week.
Yeah.
On that.
So it's fun.
So who talked you into it? Chris, Mel, or both?
I
Actually, got it
from himself.
I got it for Chris for his birthday.
Oh, okay.
So we just played it together on normal Friday nights instead of jumping into Madden. We played some Back to the Future instead.
Surprised you didn't get him like a Madden board game.
Yeah, I don't know how much that would be fun.
Like NFLopoly, where you buy
NFLopoly
players.
Yes.
Where you buy human beings, and then.
Did you watch A League of Extraordinary Gentlemen yet?
I did watch it last week.
Let's hear about this. Let's hear the review.
The Patrick Novosel review.
It was all right. It was okay.
He hated its guts.
My favorite character was the Dr. Jekyll.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't know, like
he was Hulk. He was
Hulk. Basically,
he was like Banner
but with
and Hulk.
Big, huge forearms. Like this guy
Yeah.
was just like monkey.
massive.
He was huge.
He had little tiny legs though.
It's like those guys when you go to the gym and they only work out their upper body and then they have their little scrawny legs.
Little toothpicks.
It was cool seeing him fight up against like a Resident Evil tyrant kind of character at the end of the movie. So that was kind
that
of
dude
Boilers.
drinks all of it.
yeah. Apparently, I'm the only one that hasn't seen this.
I just found out tonight that Elizabeth's never seen The Rock.
What?
Really?
You need to welcome her
Never
to
seen
The
it.
Rock.
After League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, I watched The Rock.
That's
And
such a great movie.
I haven't seen this movie in maybe 10 years. So I turned it on, and they do like a backstory with Ed Harris's character, which is like a minute long, and then right into the action. Right into it immediately, and then for the rest of the movie. Like it was
the
not
whole
boring
movie is
at
good.
all. It was it was good. So I watched 2 Sean Connery movies this past week.
Nice. Truth be told, I haven't actually seen League of Extraordinary Gentlemen either. I just know of its existence. I had a I had a good friend from church back in the day that she absolutely loved that movie. She was a huge fan of it. But
I think you would probably like it, Mark.
I question
honestly.
that.
question what?
People loving
His
this movie.
judgment.
Absolutely loving
Patrick is
this movie.
doubting her
Well-
with his squinty eyes.
Well, you can talk to my friend Kim, and I'll let you know about.
It's kind of a nerd culture thing, though. I feel like too, like basically all the characters from that movie are like legend or like myth. You know what I mean? Like,
It was cool seeing all those legends
some of it's kind of cool, yeah.
get together.
And then you got Sean Connery, just a regular guy in the middle of all of it.
But he's Sean
Like the-
Connery. and
Bunch
he
of
shoots
weirdos.
really
Yeah.
well.
Sean Connery.
Like the car and the boat, like the what is it? The Nautilus.
Nautilus. With
Yeah.
Like
Nemo.
that thing was cool. Like the
Yeah.
sword of the sea.
That thing was enormous.
Yeah, dude, it was legit.
And me, I'm thinking like, how is that floating?
Like when they're driving it right through
who
the
made
city and it's
this?
like rubbing up on all the buildings.
yeah.
Yeah, that thing was sweet.
By the way, it's actually Back to the Future Dice Through Time. Is the
Oh, that's
the
not
game.
that's not the one I have.
Well, just based on what I'm seeing here,
It is what you have.
Now hold on, let me go get it.
because you took a picture of it.
He's already gone.
Yep.
Okay, bye.
See ya. This is fun.
He's already gone.
All right. So what's our addendum? We're gonna have a little side conversation. Well, oh, that was fast. All right.
Yeah. That's,
Okay,
And
hi.
then the monkey said to the
100% I don't even know
weasel,
the-
"Pop,
100%. I don't even know the name of this board game. It is Dice Through Time.
Oh yeah.
we can't believe it. You didn't pay
Mark fact.
attention."
I know the game that you have.
Wait, I thought you bought it for Chris. Why do you have it?
Because we're gonna play it
Indian
again on
giver?
Friday.
Oh,
so
he left it.
He said just leave it over here.
because he bought it for himself, but he said it was to
Yeah,
Chris.
he's like, well, he's just the dad that buys stuff for his kids that he really wants.
It's like,
Clark,
hey,
look, I bought you
got
this new PlayStation.
I got you a this nice carton of ice cream. Oh, you don't like ice cream? Well, it's mine.
Oh, man.
You're
Well,
allergic.
that's
You're
too
lactose
bad, isn't it?
intolerant. I feel so bad.
I got this mature video game. You're not mature enough to play it? Sorry.
Too bad. And apparently, it is no longer like it's not $20 anymore. It's showing $27.99.
Oh, deal breaker. Too bad.
Yeah.
See, you already got
may
equity in
consider
that.
it.
You already
I may
got
consider
equity in
it.
that, Pat.
Is Target not doing that 25% off thing anymore?
It doesn't. I mean, it doesn't come up when I hit the initial post. I don't know if there's like a promo code I have to.
Is this what we've become?
Yes.
20%
This
off board
was
games?
what we already were.
I feel like, yeah, this is like, hey, Ronnie, you want to go sit on the
Target.
benches over there and look at our phones
Yeah.
while they go
Watch the
shopping?
chickens.
Hang
I'll be
out
over here. Okay, let's play a little.
Now you know how
well,
I feel when you talk about
Let's
baseball
get back to
and
the
football.
poop jokes.
Words with
Yeah.
friends.
Wow, you guys want to? Do you guys want to do all something together?
Yeah,
Sure,
I
why
tried to
not?
start the whole conversation about farting earlier and it died immediately.
Let's play a game of Jeopardy.
There we
Now, we played this game before where I give you 5 answers. There's no categories today, just answers.
This is the most confusing game.
And you have to answer with a question.
Is this Jeopardy,
obviously,
the
'cause
dice
that's
game?
the way Jeopardy works.
Is this Jeopardy dice?
He doesn't know what he has.
That's what is dice.
I don't know the name of my show.
Fantastic.
And just like last time, the buzzers are your voices. However you want to buzz in.
Ah!
Buzz.
If that's whatever. if you
Loud
change them,
noises.
I will accept all noises. Okay, this is 5 answers. I'm just
What
gonna go
is
right
the
down
prize,
the line.
first of all?
What's that?
Yeah,
Is
what's
there
the?
a
I want to
prize?
know what I get out of this.
You get to go to bed.
What?
The rest of you have to edit the podcast together.
That sounds horrible. I don't want that. I don't want to play. I don't want to play this.
I quit.
I don't want to go to bed or edit
You
the
don't
podcast.
have a choice.
Whoa, there's 2 of them.
Locked in. There's 2 Trebeks.
Run for your life.
Okay. Answer number 1. Alex Trebek is considered to be the founding father of modern day Jeopardy. However, Alex is actually his middle name. His first name is also the name of our famous leader in 1789. What is his first name? Or, no, I can't say that. I can't ask you a question and the answer.
You don't even know how to play your own game.
I was not prepared. This is only my second time. Give me a break.
Great.
Who
Great question.
is? Oh, Juba Juba Joo.
Lucas.
Who is Thomas?
Do we have a leader in the 1700s named Thomas?
Thomas Jefferson?
You
guess.
are on the right track, Lucas.
Who is Jefferson?
No.
You didn't
Darn
buzz in.
it.
No, you never trust someone with the first name, last name.
You did not buzz in.
Last name, first name.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mark.
Who is Jefferson?
Still wrong.
Okay, just wanted to double check. You never know.
Ronnie, would you venture a guess?
Who is George?
Ding, 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 ding. Ronnie.
Yeah.
Are you
It is
serious?
George Alexander Trebek.
About
He
that?
was. Wait, George Washington was our leader in 1786.
Love this game again.
He was
89.
1789.
89.
That's when he became the president of the United States.
Wow. I just watched Hamilton and I totally forgot the time. Like,
I didn't know it was
placement.
that far from
I know, right?
signing of the Declaration.
Yes.
That's what I thought. I thought it was
crazy,
like
right?
third president or something. Second president.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay. Number 2. Alex Trebek hosted this many episodes of Jeopardy, which is the most in game show history. Price is Right rules apply here.
What is 3,000?
Wrong.
Ding dong.
Oh, go ahead.
What is 4,000?
Mark, you're last.
It's going to be like some ridiculous number we're not even close
Not.
to.
I trust me. There's no Mark fact here. I saw the number.
I did.
but I don't remember what it is.
Me too. I have a terrible memory. I saw his full name and I totally forgot.
What is 537?
537 episodes? That's how many were on last night. The answer is, or the question is, what is 6,829?
That means I get it. Wow.
Luke-
I
Lucas,
figured that was like
yeah,
way
on the
too
board.
low.
That's so many shows, man.
That's a lot.
That is
It's a
so
lot
many
of
shows.
trivia.
All right. Third, Alex Trebek had hosted Jeopardy since 1984. However, in August 1980, he hosted this show, replacing Chuck Woolery for just one episode.
I saw this too and I totally forget.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mark,
Is it Family? What is Family Feud?
no.
Dang it! Yeah, I'm failing miserably at this one.
The Chuck Woolery do Family Feud? Oh, Ronnie.
What is Wheel of Fortune?
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes!
What?
Really?
That's insane.
He did it for one episode. That
Wow.
was his basically unofficial interview for Jeopardy.
That's heresy right there.
Heresy.
All right.
Crossing the streams.
Number 4. These are 2 of 5 numbers that are not allowed to be wagered because of their evil and suggestive nature.
Ding
What?
dong. What is
Lucas.
69
And?
and 666?
Yes, 100%. You're not allowed to wager either one of those.
I didn't know that. That's
It is
hilarious.
illegal. The other numbers are 1488 and 1488 because of white supremacy. I don't know what those numbers are.
Really?
But apparently
White supremacy.
they relate
What do
to
those
that.
have to do with white supremacy?
I didn't
do
know they
not
had a
know.
number.
It's probably best that we don't know.
That
Yeah.
I was just going to
I'm
say,
glad
that's
I
really
don't know.
good that
It's a
none of
good
us
thing that
know.
we don't, yeah.
If Mark would have been like, well, actually, I'd be like, oh no.
No, even if I knew that, I wouldn't speak up on it.
That's good to
We'll
know.
narrow it out.
You are sus.
Good call.
Mark. You are sus.
I only
right
rang
now.
in because I wanted to say 3.
All right, sounds like we got 2-2. Lucas and Ronnie. Here is the tiebreaker. Sorry, Mark, you're out of Final Jeopardy. Number 5, during his historic 74-game run in 2004,
Oh,
this
no.
man won over $2.5 million dollars
Ching, ching,
and has
ching.
totaled over $4.3 million
Let
in
him
winnings,
finish the answer.
including tournaments.
Bing bong. Who is Ken Jennings?
Ding, 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 ding. Lucas.
Who is the Schwab?
the Schwab.
What's a Schwab?
You never seen Stump the Schwab?
Oh,
It's a game show. The
wow.
guy knew everything about sports.
That is super old.
Yeah, it is. I'm
Good
pretty sure
job,
it's crap
Lucas.
too.
Obviously,
Yeah,
I
come
know
back
nothing
next
about
week.
Alex Trebek.
Yes. What are my earnings again? I get to go to sleep.
Yes, you get to go
Which
to
means
sleep.
I can
Ronnie,
stay up. Yay!
Ronnie and Mark get to edit the podcast.
You guys have fun editing this mess. We're only halfway through. It's only just begun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Speaking of Alex Trebek,
Yeah.
I put up Christmas lights this past weekend.
What?
Turd.
What is nothing to do with the other thing?
So you finally caved into the weather's really good. You should just put them up now.
My wife was like, can I put up the tree in our bedroom? And I was like, have you seen the man cave? I've had a Christmas tree up there all year long. She's like, yeah, that's true. So we have 2 Christmas trees up in the house right now already.
You know what, Patrick? We were going to put up our Christmas stuff this past weekend. We were
Yeah?
like this close. And
What
then
stopped you?
Mindy got sick.
Oh,
So
how's she doing?
she's doing a little better. She's going to the doctor tomorrow. On her birthday, no less.
Oh,
Doesn't that sound
dang.
exciting?
Boo.
Oh,
Doctor visit on your birthday.
jeez.
But, yeah. So,
Hopefully she
It
gets
is
a
what
good
it
bill
is.
of health.
hopefully so.
Yeah.
Hopefully a cheap bill of health.
True. So you guys got to do it this weekend?
Yeah, we're going to definitely do it this weekend before Thanksgiving.
Before Ronnie's birthday.
You disgust me.
Yep, that's right. We are disgusting. D-I-S-gusting. What? It's like B-E-A beautiful. It's the antithesis.
Is that normal for people to say that?
Yeah, it is
No,
in my
and
house.
that's why he says it.
Yeah, well, that
What
does
is
make more
normal? I don't think any of us
Exactly.
here can attest to being normal.
Yeah. No. Speaking of poop jokes.
Stop it.
Man. Mark, what'd you do this past week?
Nothing.
sense. You poop?
I did.
How many times did you poop? Tell us about it.
I lost count.
Are you guys an
Plop
every
3
day kind of
times on
guy,
the
or are you
scene.
guys like an every other day?
Every other day.
Twice a day.
Oh, yeah, I'm at least twice a day, pretty much
Yeah.
every time.
Man.
After
Right after
breakfast,
I eat, I have to go poop.
after
Twice a
dinner.
day?
Yep. Yeah.
Right afterwards.
Normal.
That's normal? Twice
Yeah.
a day.
No,
Maybe
that's all.
Sometimes 3 times.
14 times a week.
every person's body is different.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, one time
800
time,
times a year? No.
I went to a camp for 2 weeks, and me and another guy had a competition. Who could plop the most? I won.
How did?
you guys
was that just on the honor system?
Oh,
Or did you
no,
guys
we
didn't
watched
have to-
each other.
There were inspections.
We were like, let me see. Move out of the way.
Too much is actually bad for
I don't
you,
believe
so
it.
be careful.
What camp was this?
This was
Boot camp?
this was like a missions camp.
A mission
Yeah, like a church
to
camp.
poop the most?
No, that was like the camp we were part of, and then for kicks and giggles, we said, let's see who plops the most, and I won by 1 plop.
How
on
did
the
this
last
come
day.
about? How did you just
How many?
like,
Do
decide
you remember
this
your
game?
number? In 2 weeks span.
I have to think a little bit for it, but it was
That's
it was
gotta be
impressive.
bad
30
for your health.
It
You
was
need to go to the
30.
doctor.
It was at least 30. I mean, come on, it's camp food. I ate camp food, and it was like that makes
That
you
is true.
plop more. The camp food, like whatever they put in it.
See, I
Slides
feel like
right
you would
through you.
cheat. Like you would just like pinch it and then go back later.
If you only poop
Oh
once
no,
a day,
I can't do that. That's awful.
If you only poop like once a day, are you on like a scheduled poop? Because I get up in the morning and like sometimes I'll have a coffee most days.
Yep. And that usually
And
initiates
pretty
them.
much, I mean, pretty much like I'm not even done with the coffee yet, and I gotta go take care of that. And
You're just
then,
like once
the
you
other
smell
one-
the coffee, you're like, well,
then my
Smell
secondary
coffee.
is just random throughout the day. It depends on what I have.
Yeah. When back in college, when Mindy and I were first courting each other, and we would eat at our parents' house, I habitually, not even after a meal, but after I'd finished my first part of the meal, I had to go to the bathroom.
The first part.
Well, like after you finish the first round.
All right, honey. After the salad, I gotta be excused.
No. I mean, like when I had my first like plate of food. After that, I was like, well, I got to go make a room. So I'd go to the bathroom, and then I'd come back and I'd have seconds.
Loosen up the old belt.
Yeah, just loosen it right
He
up.
wouldn't need to loosen it up. He's going so often.
She was so embarrassed. She said, "You've got to stop doing that." And I'm like, "But I have to plop."
You have to stop.
I have to plop. I can't just not. Like it'll hurt me. So
That's an awkward conversation to have.
it was, but it is a bonding experience.
It's like, what did her parents do? Like, where's Lucas going?
They
again?
were very confused at first.
He keeps disappearing.
They thought
What's
you were
funny
on
is-
drugs.
Yeah. What's funny
He's
is,
secretly Spider-Man.
guess who now does it in my family?
James.
No, my daughter. At least a couple times a week. It's hilarious. Who knew it was genetic?
That's fair.
So,
No,
Mark,
every other day, man. That sounds rough.
No, I'm out of this whole thing.
you had a chance to avoid it. We asked you what you did this week, and you're like, nothing. Well, Ronnie's like, well,
Right.
guess what?
You give me
left it
1 inch.
open
I
for
am
us.
coming in.
Well, what's sad is you immediately just right into poop.
Must have had a coffee.
Yeah, I guess. Slid right through you.
Pat, what about the nights where you drink next morning? That's just a frenzy, right?
Frenzy.
Frenzy. I should,
That's
you
the way
should
to
have never
put it.
put frenzy with plop.
All right, Mark, we can go back to whatever you want. We're good.
I don't know what I want.
Dealer's choice.
you got 3 seconds, so we're going back.
Plopper's choice.
I feel like it's like the wheel of death on there. Just spin the wheel, see if we're going to talk about whatever.
Oh, it doesn't matter what it lands on. You're still going to talk about it anyway. So
I mean, if you want, Mark, we can play another game.
we can play another game.
I like
All right.
Oh, another game.
Then
2 games in one show?
Let's play Blamboozled.
Bamboozled. It's a new game.
Let's play Bamboozled. And to start things out, each of the contestants are going to introduce themselves, starting with Mark.
Hi.
What is your night job, Mark? Tell us about yourself.
Hi.
That's what you do at night. Okay, Patrick. Tell us about yourself. What do you do at night?
You ever open up like a loaf of bread, you take off the twisty tie, and then you get your sandwich out, you try to put the bread away, and you can't find the twisty tie? It's
All
like
the time.
lost. Like, where does it go?
Same place the socks go.
It's always gone.
Here's the thing. I started like 2 years ago keeping extra twisty ties in with silverware drawer. I have a
that
whole pile of
scenario.
them in case that ever happens.
Yes.
It's the best thing ever.
I feel like
You're in
that cat gif on the bed, just like searching for things. Like, where is it?
I feel like every one of them probably falls between like the oven and the cabinet, which you're never going to get to in your whole life. So anytime anything falls in that like small
You get a
little crack,
new oven, there's like 64 over there. That's where they are.
it's a nest of them down there.
Man, I'm going to twist tie everything now.
And then you got to collect those, keep them.
Yeah. So that's what I do, Lucas. I collect twisty ties.
That sounds very fun. Ronnie, how about you?
I do actually collect twisty ties. That's it, though. That's all I have.
Fantastic. That sounds like an exciting life that you live, my friend. All right. To begin our game, you're going to choose your favorite color to decide the order, starting with Mark.
Blue.
What is your favorite color? Patrick.
Black.
Ronnie.
Red.
Mark will go first, Ronnie, then Patrick. That is the order, based
Not
on
sure
your
how that
favorite
happened.
color. Well, blue is my favorite color. Red is Mindy's. And black, some would say, is not a real color, but is all the colors combined.
Clear. Clear. I meant clear.
Clear.
That
right.
doesn't help your case.
These questions are brought to you by the last episode where we talked about board games.
Oh, I thought we had a sponsor for a second.
Sponsored by Bamboozled.
Sponsored by us.
Sponsored by us. We paid for this. Question number 1. Starting with Mark. If you get this wrong, we'll go to the next person until someone gets the right answer. Which game was created during the 1949 polio outbreak and the ensuing time of quarantine?
Oh my gosh.
Is it? I'm going to give you options.
Awesome.
Oh, sweet.
So you don't guess forever.
Okay, cool.
Is it Chutes and Ladders, Candyland, or Monopoly?
Monopoly.
That is incorrect. Ronnie.
Candyland.
That is correct. Fantastic, my friend. You scored a point.
I am on the streak of my life guessing tonight, by the way.
You are.
I haven't known a single answer.
You're just saying words, and it's correct.
Because when you're on fire, you're on fire.
That's
Ride
right.
the heat.
Would you like to pick a Wicked Wango card or spin the Wheel of Mayhem?
Oh, the Wheel of Mayhem sounds more like me.
Let's spin it.
This is going to be something horrible that he decides.
Dad.
Oh, come on.
Ronnie, you get to pick who goes next, and they have to hold their breath for the next question.
It's 100% Patrick.
Dang it.
I had a feeling. Patrick, please hold your neck before I read.
Hold your neck?
That's what I heard. Yeah, hold my neck.
Did I say hold your neck?
Yes.
That is correct. You must hold
Protect
your
your
breath
neck.
and
Getting
neck
violent.
at the same time until you pass out or get the question. Question number 2. Which game was played by skydivers in 2008 while 13,000 feet in the air? Is it Scrabble, Checkers, or Pictionary?
While he's holding his breath, I want to get a little question in.
Checkers.
That is incorrect. Keep holding your breath till someone gets it right. Mark.
No.
Pictionary.
No.
That is incorrect. Ronnie.
What are the options again?
If you didn't listen, sorry.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Back in 2008, skydivers played this in 13,000 feet in the air. This game.
I don't even know what the options are anymore. I wasn't listening at all. So I'm going to go with what is Yahtzee?
Oh, so close yet not. Back to you, Patrick.
Candyland.
That is incorrect. Mark.
Scrabble.
That is correct. Mark draws
Scrabble
blood
makes sense.
and
That's the only
gets
one
a
you could
point.
probably play while you're skydiving.
You don't think you could play checkers?
No.
It'd be a little difficult.
Scrabble, doesn't the
Pictionary.
Scrabble have the dice in the middle where you just pop it? No, I'm not.
No, that's trouble.
That's
Yeah, that's
trouble.
No, they should have played
different.
Trouble. That would have been way easier. You can't even
Bobble.
lose the dice.
It's
how
fun
would you?
getting into trouble.
Yeah, that would work. Yeah, I don't even know how you do Scrabble. But anyways. All right. Mark, would you like to pick an angel card or do nothing?
I feel like the angel card's going to be like the complete opposite of what I think it's going to be, but I'm going to go ahead and do it.
All right, you get a free pass, so you can steal the next, any player's turn when it's their
You can
question.
steal anything from the other player's home.
You can
Give me
steal-
all of your money.
There you go. All right, question number 3 goes to Ronnie. Ronnie, in what millennia was checkered? Checkered? I did not spell that right. In what millennia was checkers supposedly invented? 1000 AD, 1000 BC, or 3000 BC?
Well, 3000 BC.
That is correct.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
Scored
Dang.
a point.
Unbelievable.
Ronnie.
Checkers was dug up in the Sumerian city of near Iraq.
Go
Later
to the
on,
casino immediately tonight.
found
after the
in
show.
Egypt or modern France. All right, the next 6 questions are the speedy, super duper whooper speed round. You must use buzzer sounds of your favorite animal. Are you ready?
No.
What if your animal doesn't make noise?
Perfect. Then
Those are the best
you
ones.
are not a smart person. Here we go. Buzz in to answer. No options. What property-based board game did the British Secret Service send to POWs to break them out?
Caca!
Ronnie.
Monopoly.
That is correct. Next question. You have 3 points. Mark has 1. Patrick has a goose egg in his back pocket.
Don't sit down.
Next question, since this is supposed to be speedy. What was the original lead pipe piece in Clue made out of? Patrick.
Lead.
That is correct.
That's right there in front of me.
It's called.
Grabbing that low-hanging fruit.
Yep, it's a softball pitch right to you. All right, next one. Pictionary was created by, this actually has options, a plumber, a waiter, or a garbage man. Mark.
A garbage man?
That is incorrect.
No!
Patrick.
Waiter.
That is correct. Patrick is on the move with 2 points. All right, next question. Risk was created by the winner of an Oscar, a Tony, or an Emmy Award.
Caca!
Patrick.
Just want to make sure I'm
Tony.
second in line.
That is incorrect. Ronnie.
Emmy.
That is incorrect.
Mark, you remember what the other one was?
Mark.
An Oscar.
That is correct.
I was hoping you wouldn't remember.
Patrick and Mark with 2s, and Ronnie still ahead with 3. Next question. Chutes and Ladders originally was made to teach kids about what? Gravity, capitalism, or morality?
Caca!
Patrick.
Capitalism.
Incorrect. Ronnie.
Dang.
Morality.
That is correct. Originally called Snakes and Ladders in India, was about rebirth or reincarnation.
I was 100% going with capitalism as well, Patrick. I'm glad you got that out of the way.
I thought it was.
Originally, they ascended ladders representing higher forms of life and good deeds, while descending snakes representing lower life forms and evil deeds. All
Sounds
right.
like capitalism.
It does sound like capitalism.
Next question. Who scored that? That was Ronnie. So Ronnie has 4 points. Do I sound like Alex Trebek?
A little bit.
Yeah, you did.
It's because that's what we're going for, in honor of him. Okay, what dice game was named after the first location in which it was played? A yacht.
Sorry.
Mark.
Yahtzee?
What animal is
correct.
I forgot what animal I was for a second.
It's something dying, but I'm not sure what it is.
That's an eagle having an aneurysm.
Whatever works. All right. Here is the last question, in which the number of points you get is the answer. How many trillion ways can you fill a Connect 4 board? Patrick.
3.
Sounds like an owl and a
Incorrect.
wolf. Caca!
Ronnie.
What is 2?
Incorrect. Mark.
4?
That is correct, Mark.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
Connect
Why?
4.
Unbelievable.
Oh.
Congrats. Mark, you just
Go for
bamboozled Patrick and Ronnie. There you go. Good work.
Wait, that was it?
Yep.
Holy crap!
You won it all, man.
Woohoo!
You won it. A woo-hoo.
Now what do we got?
When I was researching for the Bamboozled game, I found that there is a Golden Girls clue where
Because of course there is.
you try to discover who ate the last piece of cheesecake. And the evidence can be bathrobe, chair, slipper, purse, lipstick, or whipped cream.
Interesting.
We'll
Yep.
go out and buy that right now.
Yeah, I'm going to Google that so I can go see how much it is at the local game store. Oh, wait. Nobody here knows who the Golden Girls are.
Do you guys have
Never mind.
game stores there? With just board games?
No, they don't. They do have board games. but they're pretty much the classic ones. All the ones that half our joiners talked about last week do not exist in Brazil, or at least that I've found.
Interesting.
So, yeah, it's unfortunate. No Settlers of Catan. Setters of Catan.
On fun.com, Golden Girls Clue game is $40.
Whoa.
That's $40 too much.
That is a lot.
I call dibs on Blanche if we play it.
Who's Blanche?
She's the Golden Girl.
I got Betty White.
Whatever day we're playing that, I will be sick.
You're going to be missing out, my friend. We'll come to your house.
I will go out and find COVID to avoid this.
Where is the COVID? Anyone?
Who's got it?
Anyone got it? Who's got the COVID?
Got it.
Just make that sound Mark makes. Yep, COVID. Oh man, that's funny. Were we gonna do any video game or music playlists?
I haven't done video games.
Music,
It's improv.
so.
I have a video game just in case if you want.
Guess what comes back this week? Maybe you should go with your video game first.
No, I was throwing it out there. Give everyone a peek behind the curtain. We don't have to do the video game. We can double up next week.
Let's double up next week.
The
Double
Curse of
up.
Oak Island starts tomorrow.
Ooh.
Yes.
I still have to listen. I still have to listen to the original.
And then I found out there is another show with the same two guys, the brothers, Marty and Rick, where they are going to start exploring other legendary treasures.
Interesting.
Oh, wow.
That's what I'm talking about.
That they're not going to be able to find or prove that it exists.
I mean, they found stuff. You jerk.
They found some like arrowheads.
Did you say
Hey,
arrowheads?
Yeah, they found some arrowheads and some.
That's all it is. A few beads and arrowheads.
Guys, we found this rock that could have been Bigfoot's pillow.
It's Christopher Columbus's rock.
Yeah, they used it.
No, but it's coming back on. I'm pretty excited about it.
Nice.
Cool, nice.
Dude, Ronnie, that reminds me. So, you know, you are our resident Bigfoot enthusiast,
Yes.
I guess.
I love the title.
So the car dealership that I work for, they do these commercials where basically there's this guy that he's driving around in a Ram pickup, and he is on the search for Bigfoot, and they have a guy dressed up as Bigfoot in a bunch of their commercials, and he ends up like one commercial, I think he ends up stealing the Ram that they're driving and all of that. And the other day, because it was actually in October obviously being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, they had a breast cancer awareness event at our dealership, and they had a guy dressed up as Bigfoot, and I wanted to take a picture with him, but unfortunately I could not.
That's awesome.
I did not.
Is there any reason that it is Bigfoot, like, or it's just random?
Yeah, it just decided to pitch an idea for a commercial that these guys driving a Ram pickup truck were looking for Bigfoot.
This
If
is like
it's like a hotbed for Bigfoot sightings in that area or something.
Yeah, I guess.
it's like an offshoot of messing with Sasquatch from the
Yeah,
those beef jerky
those are good.
commercials.
Those are good commercials.
Those are
Speaking,
funny commercials.
since we're talking about Bigfoot, Ronnie, I want your expert opinion.
Yes.
How many times do you think Bigfoot plopped a day?
Probably a lot, I would assume.
Do you think with all that high fiber diet he had?
Yeah, that is
Why
true.
are you the way that
That's
you
true.
are, Lucas?
It's hard to say, really. It's hard to say. I'd imagine the plop would be giant, though.
Oh, it'd be like Jurassic Park,
Yeah,
where
exactly right.
Ian Malcolm
Oh
walks
my-
up and is like,
What?
"That's a huge pile of plop."
Have a good night, everybody.
Oh, Mark really left. Just kidding.
That's all I got. We should totally have a Bigfoot episode, though.
All right.
Next time I get the pick, I'm going to have you guys all go do research. We're going to talk about it.
You're going to have us do the research. You would.
Yeah. No, you guys are going to do research anyways. I'm the one that doesn't do it.
That's true.
That's because you know it already.
I've watched too many shows about Bigfoot. Probably that's true.
That is true.
Don't you want to believe though that could be real? That would be awesome, right?
It would be cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
There are certain like myths that I do not believe in. I do not believe in the Loch Ness monster.
Now, see, I think that would be cool if that was real. That would be
It would
cooler
be
to
cool,
me
but
than
what are the
Bigfoot.
odds that it would be in a loch and not somewhere out in the ocean?
I don't know. What are the odds?
I
5,000 to 1.
I ask you that question. I'm not sure.
Well, you're the one that watches these mythical creature shows, so you would know the odds better than I would.
You know what show I've been watching recently? Actually, I watched the last season of Hunting Hitler. It's a 3-season show where they basically look at all the evidence from the past that Adolf Hitler could have escaped,
Right.
and
That he
try to
faked his
determine
death.
like if they think that he like could have escaped and everything. And like they come up with a lot of good stuff. It's pretty like historically, it's a really interesting show.
Right.
I feel like though, even if they've found out that he faked his own death, I feel like he's probably dead by now.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he's dead by now.
Yeah.
What do you think of the odds that he's probably dead by now? Are
Probably
they
about-
higher or lower than the Loch
I mean,
Ness
they
monster
did have a lot
existing?
of technology, so I'm gonna go with 99.6.
He could be a brain in a jar.
He could be.
Kind of alive by science. With science!
This is Futurama where they keep their heads in the jar.
The most
Yeah,
interesting thing is
exactly.
that the U.S. government was literally following up leads and searching for him many years after the end of the World War. And it's basically gotten to that time where they have to basically release, like, you know, confidential documents and stuff. I don't know how many years it is, like, that they have to do that, like a 50-year mark or something. I don't know what it is.
Something like that.
But they're releasing a ton of documents, and they were looking for him for a very long time after the war. And I mean years and years. So they had reason to believe that he might still be actually alive.
Interesting.
It was.
Yeah, when it's all said and done, to me, it's like, why wouldn't he try to sneak away?
Well, I mean, he was. They had.
He was already doing diabolical things. So
Well, they found multiple paths where a bunch of like high level Nazis did escape,
Right.
and they basically followed those trails to where they would, you know, escape like down through, like Austria, then into like I don't know Italy maybe, and then they
a lot of them came to Brazil.
A lot of them came. A lot of them were in Argentina.
Went to South
a lot of them
America.
Buenos Aires. Like
Yep.
yeah, a lot of them in Chile. It was interesting, yeah, but now it's over.
Good job pronouncing it Chile instead of Chile.
I've been watching that show for a while now.
Oh yeah,
Watched the whole season like in 1 week.
You're quite cultured. I mean, most people
Bilingual
just
now.
call it meat soup. They're like, "Hey, you been to that meat soup country, Chile?"
Yeah, speaking of Nazis and Bigfoot, Ronnie, have you seen the movie The Man Who Killed Hitler and Bigfoot?
No, is that a real thing?
Yes,
That's a
it's,
real movie.
Sam Elliott.
Yes.
He
you-
apparently hunts down and kills Adolf Hitler, and he does such a great job that they recruit him to also kill Bigfoot.
Because
think
why
I found
wouldn't
that
you?
in I found
So
that
he
in a
has to track
Target.
down Bigfoot.
Yeah, I saw that in a Target once in one of my visits to
It's-
the U.S. I was like, "What in the world is this?"
Apparently, it's on Hulu.
I'm
and I
surprised they
think
got
that's-
somebody as big as Sam Elliott to even be in something
Yeah,
like that.
Sam Elliott is like the main
It's a
guy.
big name for that.
He's an iconic guy.
Yep.
Sam Elliott's got the big mustache, isn't he? He's got a
Yeah.
big old,
Yes.
just a monster bush mustache.
Yeah. You don't mess with that guy.
No, not at all.
Wow. Like it's literally called The Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot.
It's a long title.
It's a horrible
Hey,
title.
it gives
too.
you what you need to know.
They couldn't say The Man Who Killed Hitler and Bigfoot. It was The Man Who Killed Hitler and then the Bigfoot.
And then
and then he killed the Bigfoot. Just in case anybody was confused.
There's
with
an
which
order
that
to it. You
happened.
got to know the order. That's important. What do you think?
it's like what if they were to rename Avengers? It's like Iron Man gets a group together to take down what Ultron. What else was there? So many different
Ultron
things.
and his
then,
robot army.
and then Thanos. It's like, oh, okay, got it.
Rated PG-13.
It's like a paragraph. Period. Next paragraph.
Just throw it in there. Nonsensical moment.
And yet it works.
You know, next week It's our randomness episode, and all 4 of us are going to bring a topic. Just so
I
you
know
know.
what I'm bringing.
Mini topic.
I'm fired up about it.
Perfect
Nice.
timing. So, Pat, Mark, Ronnie J, you beloved friends, family, and joiners, go get your good morning. Get it. Get it like your life depended on
Get
it.
you some of that.
Do it.
Yeah. And God bless you and guide you, keep you as you live, work, and game. And plop.
I like that. I like that low exit. That was good.
Just this nonchalant.
Well, that's it, guys. We're done.